So Capital Gains is coming Friday.
Yeah.
And what was the motivation behind naming it Capital Gains?
The motivation was what's going on right now in society, what's going on in our communities. You know, the COVID situation, the pandemic. You know, the health is definitely a primary issue, but you know, beyond that, it's the way it's affecting people's pockets out here. These corporations, you know, even finds a way into government, you know, finds a way into legislation, because they're talking about the way it affects the working class, the way it affects the upper class, the way it affects the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? So I had to look at bottom line. It's all about the money, man. You know what I'm saying? So capital gains was fitting for that concept. You know. So I'm running the whole campaign, the whole marketing. I always make thematic albums. My albums are always based on a theme or whatever I'm going through, what I'm studying, or whatever I'm into at the time. And I'm cutting through the chase with the whole pandemic thing. It's about the money. You know what it is.
Yeah, definitely. With the producers, how did you select these producers?
That's one of the most celebrated things about Capital Gains, man. I worked with everybody who I basically been working with over the years. Like the people who I built my sound with, you know, my more poignant projects are with these same guys. You know, the V Dons and the Alchemists. You know what I'm saying? Like V12. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy from back in the Phillies Gangster Girls days. So I'm bringing in everybody who I've been working with, who I've been making my best material with, and putting them all on one plate. So the producers were picked from organic relationships, people who helped me trademark my sound.
In all honesty, do you feel like this is your best body of work to date?
It's my best body of work right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's all said and done, that might not be the case. You might pull something back from before and say, you know what, that was better. But right now, like speaking right now, oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay. Out of all the producers that are on this album, which producer would you say makes your most catered sound?
I would have to say V Dawn. You know, I gotta say V Dawn. That's my bro. We spent a lot of time, curating the sound, a lot of time experimenting, a lot of time making joints. We got like 3 albums together, like bangers. Deutschmarks, Blue Notes, Heather Gray, my man Ito. Shout out to Ito. V Dawn, that's my man. So he kind of already know it's automatic. We connect, and there you have it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't sleep on Alchemist either. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Me and Al got a classic. Masterpiece Theater is a classic. So whenever we connect, this, it's serious. But I gotta go with V Dawn. That's my brother.
Okay. How did you and V Dawn meet?
V Dawn used to send me beats. Like he used to send me these like these snippets and through my email back during the blog era. You know what I mean? Back when everything was blogs. And I used to go through the snippets, you know what I'm saying? And he had a beat on there that ended up being this record called Friends and Money. It's me and Corey Guns on the fly too. And I hit him, I said, yo, matter of fact, I hit him on the computer, like, yo, this joint's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this. He said, yeah, you got it. But he was sending me a lot of stuff. I just kind of going through it. That one stood out. And we did Friends and Money with Corey Guns, and everybody loved it. I said, let's keep cooking. And then we did The Fool on the Cure too. They loved that. So let's keep cooking. And then we did like a couple little Lucy's here and there. And then he was like, yo, let's do a whole plate. I said, you ain't got to tell me twice. You know what I'm saying? So we did Deutschmarks. And Deutschmarks, what I mean, to put a dent in the system for us, you know what I'm saying? It really made some strides. So we was like, all right, let's keep going. So we kept going,
Yeah, y'all are 2020 on Capital Gains.
Yeah.
I believe he has the intro track.
Yeah, he does. He actually co-executive produced the whole project with me. So everything I was doing, I was sending it to him. Like, check this out. What you think? Like, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Or I get a batch of beats. I send him all the beats. What you think? No, this one, that one. So we kind of went through the project together. I built it with him by my side the whole time. So that's why he's credited as a co-executive producer, because him and I put the project together the whole, every step of the way the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Do you have a favorite song on the project?
Nah, man. Nah, it depends. Like today, I like a certain record, and then tomorrow I like another record, and then when I'm about to get dressed and go downtown, it's another record. Then I'm about to go, check with my lady, it's another record, and then when I'm about to, handle some business, I'm on a mission for the day, it's another record. So it's hard to say. It depends on what's going on at the time. You know what I'm saying? It fluctuates. I might got a favorite record today, but it might not be my favorite record tomorrow. And that's why I like the project. It's kind of hard to capture it in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? it's hard to pick out which one is the best. It's hard to, it's a lot of great moments on the project too. It's a lot of like, damn, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, who did this beat? Like, it's a, you know what I mean? It's a lot of eye-opening moments on there, so it's kind of hard to just pick one out the hat and say this is the one.
Definitely. Um, I know you said that your day-to-day fluctuates a lot, and with that, I know that you have your hands going in a lot of pots. Uh, I know you're a businessman. You're not just into the music. Tell me about some of the investments you have going.
Yeah, basically everything is based on ownership. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we spoke about this before, but like my city, Grand Rapids, Michigan, it made #1 on Forbes list for the worst economy for black, African Americans and black entrepreneurs. So I took that personal. I took that like a challenge. So now we got to do things to offset that statistic. We got to do things to empower our people, empower our communities. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first things we did was we started a merchandising line. It's called GRUSA, and we are the official merchant for all the city apparel. And that did so well, it gave way to other opportunities. So we started a nightclub downtown in the city, it's called Ambiance, cocktail lounge, dance floor, full kitchen, full bar. We're the only African American owned business downtown in the last 18 years. You know what I'm saying? So that has a cultural impact. That has an impact on statistics as well. We have the Midwest Tech Project. We're providing training and access to technology jobs. You know what I'm saying? Jobs of the future. Tech X is an initiative that runs under that gives training and access to people who've been convicted from felonies, coming home from jail, coming home from prison, who need gainful employment. We're training them and giving them opportunities to make money in the tech field, And then that same tech space blends over to Radiator. It's a DSP, a streaming site you can access on a smartphone, kind of like Spotify means Google Maps. It's geolocation for independent artists, And then that has a media platform as well. We're doing interviews and album reviews and getting people exposure like that, and more independent, grassroots artists from different locations. So Motu VJ, I mean, come on, like we got a champagne and we got a vodka. This is in 200 locations throughout the Midwest, and we just brokered a deal with one of the top grocers in the whole Midwest with 60 locations there. You know what I'm saying? So restaurants, bars, grocery stores, corner stores. I mean, it's available online too, multivjspirits.com. It's all about taking the access that we gain through the music and through the culture and pivot that to have a stronger, more lasting impact. You know what I'm saying? So got to do more than just rap, brother.
Is there anything else that you have your hands in?
Definitely, man. Definitely. We're gonna make our way into the legal cannabis business as well. We got some paperwork on the table right now, as a matter of fact, to broker some locations for legalized cannabis consumption in West Michigan. The two top vendors in the whole region reached out to us to become partners in some things they want to do in the area. So that's going to be a major thing as well. Also, I'm an executive producer on a film that we're doing, a documentary on the life and times of Langston Hughes. It's called I Too Sing America, Langston Hughes Unfurled. We definitely got some power players involved in that. Kevin Wilmot is the director, the Academy Award winner who won the Oscar with Spike Lee for Black Klansman. He's the director. My man Jonathan Jelks, his father, is a curator of the entire project. He's a scholar down at the University of Kansas. He brought around a lot of scholars, scholastic minds who are versed in the life and the times of Langston Hughes. The guy who has access to his estate, his #1 biography. These people are all involved in the film. We started to Tyree Turner, got him involved. Jamie Foxx is not involved. We're going to pivot our way to do some production as well, get a soundtrack on, and get some exclusive marketing. It's a whole nother deal I don't speak on just yet, but we're moving. We're putting all the key players together to give this thing its proper due. Langston Hughes is an original voice of the culture. He laid the framework for what we're doing today as artists, as hip-hop artists in particular, talking about our experiences as Black people. So it's an honor to be a part of that, You see a lot of documentaries, but you don't see nothing quite like this to cover his contributions to the culture,
Yeah, you really don't. With everything that you have going on, how do you mentally keep yourself together?
Got a relationship with God, man. Got a relationship with the Creator. You gotta have that intact, Gotta keep you balanced, keep everything in perspective for you, and clear the path for you to go and be productive. You know what I'm saying? And after that, of course, it's the family. I have a tight knit family, so I stay close to the fam. So between God and family, I'm all right. I'm good. I can deal with all of this. This shit is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Have you ever ran into any roadblocks with like writer's block?
Writer's block? Yeah. You know what? I don't believe in that shit, man. People say writer's block. I don't believe in writer's block. I just think you're not inspired right now. You know what I'm saying? and for me, it's easy to get inspired. I'll watch a movie and get inspired. You know what I'm saying?
I did have one more question.
Yes, sir.
How did the fly come about?
Yo, I did a mixtape and I called it The Fly. And I was talking about elevation, right? Like rising up, you know what I'm saying? And being on a higher plateau. It was a real simple concept. And then of course it's an entendre for also like being up to par, you know what I'm saying? Being fly. Flying your physical appearance, flying your thought, flying your lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So it had like a double meaning. And I put that project out. And right after I put that project out, my brother who was managing us with the affiliates and DJ Drummer, who was, you know, in the forefront of the company, had a disagreement in business and our company kind of dissolved and everybody went their own ways. And while that was happening, I was like in the middle of that, you know what I'm saying, between my family, my brother, of course, and Drummer was my man. And so I'm like, yo, trying to figure out, you know, the best way to keep the flag flying high and moving forward without getting caught up in letting that slowing us down momentum wise. And it was this concept like what doesn't kill you makes you strong type of thing. Like that.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna hold too much of your time. I guess I'm about to go peep what's going on with.
Yeah, we gotta catch up again for this the networks. We gotta get back together, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know what's gonna happen to the world. Maybe the next one can be in person.
Right. Yeah, definitely. We get together in person.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna do that. For sure, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you later for that release.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you later.
Absolutely.
All right.